Hey there, it's Bill Deweese from VoiceOverRevolution.com and actually vacationing today in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. I'm sitting outside a little cottage here in the back, and it's relatively cool for Florida. It's in the 60s, a little bit of sprinkles off and on, so not what I was hoping for, but it's supposed to get nicer later in this week, so I thought I would just sit out here in the back and relax and share my weekly words of wisdom with you this week. Florida style. And I was just sitting out here in the back of the cottage, just thinking and kind of meditating, and I want to share with you what I was thinking about this morning, and I hope you'll find it as helpful as I have. And that is, as performers, I think it's easy for us to be insecure about our own abilities or capabilities or potential. And I want to challenge your thinking a little bit. I think we tend, when I say we as human beings, all of us, tend to, it's easy for us to view ourselves as fundamentally flawed, and that to become, in this case, let's say a successful voiceover talent, my job is to add something to what I already am. But I believe the truth is that we are enough, that we're adequate, that we're down deep inside, that we are whole and complete, and everything that we need is there already. So it's not a matter of adding to or fixing or gaining. I think our biggest challenge, and I say this has been my experience with myself as well as working with the hundreds of other voice talent that I have, that it's more a matter of clearing away all the excess, the preconceived notions, the misperceptions, the uncertainty, the lack of confidence, to get to the goal deep down inside that's in everybody. And I've seen it in everybody that I've worked with, the strong potential that exists, because our biggest challenge is really just becoming who we are. And I hope that makes sense as you hear me say that, because you probably have heard me say before that people, as a voice talent, people hire you because if they sense a genuineness. If they find the genuine you, people find that compelling, because genuineness is not all that easy to find in people, because we don't feel like we're enough, and we feel like we have to add to it or pretend to be something that we're not. So again, my challenge to you, my weekly words of wisdom are, think of yourself as fundamentally capable, that you are adequate. What you have or what you need, you already have. It's not a matter of gaining what you don't have. It's a matter of stripping away the bad thinking, the misperceptions, the feeling like you're not adequate. And we get these messages, from family and even well-meaning friends and maybe other institutions as we grow up, and thinking that we just don't have what we need, but you do have what you need. So it's not a matter of gaining what you don't have. You've got it already deep down inside. Your challenge is to trust that enough to allow all the excess that buries it to be taken away. And it's easier for some folks than for others, and it's a process. But if you haven't begun that process, just begin today by just kind of thinking about the fact and accepting the fact that you are enough. You are fundamentally enough. What you have to offer is of value. And certainly that goes far beyond voiceovers. But as a voiceover talent, people want you. And your job is to uncover all the other garbage that covers it up, and allow and trust yourself to be you. And I think you'll be surprised by the results. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. If you find this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Share it with your friends, and hope you have a great week, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.